Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to episode 59 of Learn How to Sudoku, where we take very easy variant Sudoku puzzles and we break them down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Tight Fit 3 by The Bard, and here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each row, column, and box without repetition. Killer. Digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. Digits may not repeat within a cage. And that actually is kind of unnecessary because we already have no repetition by normal Sudoku. But in killer cages, so these are normally called killer cages. In killer cages, you have the digits in the cage adding up, not acting up, because that would be bad, but adding up to the sum in the number in the top left corner. So basically, these two digits add up to 15. These two digits add up to 11. These two digits add up to 7, etc., etc. And as an example, this could be, if this were 3, this would have to be 7, because these two digits must add up to 10. And that's killer cages. Then we have sum line. Box borders, okay, and this is specifically region sum line. So box borders split blue lines into sections, and the digits on those sections must sum to the same value. So for example, this line, the box borders divides this line into this section, this section, this section, and this section. So these 3 digits must sum up to the same value as this digit, which sums up to the same value as these 2 digits, which sum up to the same value as this digit. And that's how region sum lines work. He calls them sum lines, but it's usually been known as region sum lines to me. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. So let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, so the one that starts off with me, that comes to my mind, are the cages that add up to 3 or 4 or 19. Because those cages only have one set of digits that fulfill them. In this case of 3, they have to be 1 and 2, adding up to 3. Because those are 2 unique digits adding up to 3. Those are the only 2 digits that can add up to 3. Similarly, 4 has a similar case where it has to be 1 and 3, adding up to 4. And those are the only 2 unique, that's the only set of 2 unique digits that can add up to 4. And the 17 has 8 and 9, so this has to be 8 or 9. Well, we have in column 1 now a 1-3 pair, which eliminates 1 and 3 from the rest of the column. So this cannot be 1 or 3, so this has to be 2. Which makes that a 1. Now, this 1-2 pair, well, for the 7 cage, the possibilities are 1-6, 2-5, and 3-4. Well, 1-6 and 2-5 are eliminated from both of these 7 cages, right? Because of the 1-2 pair in the same row. So therefore, they have to be 3 and 4. So this has to be 3 and 4, and this has to be 3 and 4. And similarly, if you take a look at the 11 cage, the possibilities for the 11 cage, which with 2 unique digits, are 2-9, 3-8, 4-7, and 5-6. But in each of these 11 cages here, we have a 1-2 pair and a 3-4 pair, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, and 4 as possibilities. So this cannot be 2, 9, 3, 8, or 4, 7. It has to be 5 and 6. So this is 5 and 6, and this is 5 and 6. Well, Now we have also a 5-6 pair in each of these rows. So that means in the 15 cage, the 15 cage can only be either 6-9 or 7-8. Well, we have a 5-6 pair in each of these rows, which eliminates 5 and 6 as possibilities, so you can no longer have 6 and 9. Therefore, the remaining digits have to be 7 or 8. So therefore, this is 7 or 8. This is 7 or 8. Well, this 8, 9, 8, and 9 pair eliminates 8 and 9 from the rest of the column, so this can't be 8 here. So that makes this a 7, which makes that an 8. And the last digit in the row must be a 9 in both cases. So this is a 9 and this is a 9. Well, okay. So this is a 5 or a 6. Well, we know this digit sums to the sum of these 3 digits. And at minimum has to be 1, 2, and 3, which adds up to 6. But this is at maximum a 6. So therefore, it has to be a 6 specifically. So this is 6. This has to be 5. These then must add up to 1, 2, and 3. This sums up to the same value as this, which must be 6. And this has to add up to 6. So it's either 1, 5 or 2, 4, adding up to 6. Now, in this box, we have a 1, 2, 3 triplet, which eliminates 1, 2, and 3 from the rest of the box. So this cannot be 3, and it can't be 1 or 2 technically, but we only care about the 3 right now. Therefore, this must be 4, which makes this a 3. Now, in this box, there's a 10 cage here. The possibilities are 1, 9, 2, 8, and 3, 7, and 4, 6. But 1, 9, 2, 8, and 3, 7 are eliminated, so this must be 4 and 6 specifically, which means the remaining digits in the box have to be 2 and 5. So this is 2 and 5. So this 2, 5 pair eliminates 2 and 5 from the rest of the row. So this can't be 2. This can no longer be 5 because of this 5, so this must be 6, which makes this 5. The 5 must add up with another digit to add up to 9, so it has to be 4. So this is 4. This is the same as that digit, right? Because its box border is divided as a single digit, so this must be 9. And these two digits must add up to 9. Well, let's not go there yet. Okay. What are the remaining digits that we have? Let's go through cages here. This cage must add up to 9, and the possibilities are 1, 8, 2, 7, or 3, 6, or 4, 5. Those are the possibilities. But we have a 1, 2 pair in the box, which eliminates 1 and 2 from the possibilities, and we have a 3 in the box, which eliminates 3 as a possibility. So 1, 8, 2, 7, and 3, 6 are all eliminated. That leaves only 4, 5. And this can't be 4 because of the 4, 6 pair in the row, so this must be 5, which makes this a 4. We also have a 9 here, and this cage, 2-cell cage, must add up to 14. Now, the possibilities for those are specifically 5, 9, and 6, 8. And 5 and 9 are eliminated because we have both 5 and a 9 along the column. So this has to be 6 and 8. Similarly, we have a 15 cage, which again, the possibilities are 6, 9, or 7, 8 here. Well, we have a 9 in the column, which eliminates 6, 9 as a possibility. So this has to be specifically 7 and 8. This can't be 4, so this must be 3, which makes this a 4. This 4 means this can't be 4, so this is a 6, which makes that a 4. Okay, now we have another cage here, which adds up to 7. The possibilities are 1, 6, 2, 5, and 3, 4. Well, 6 and 5 are already in the column, so 1, 6, and 2, 5 are eliminated, so it has to be 3 and 4. So this is 3 and 4 specifically, which means this cannot be 3 because of the 3, 4 pair in the column. What are the remaining digits in these boxes? It has to be 7, 8, and 9. So these are 7, 8, and 9. But this cannot be 9, so therefore this is 7 or 8. Which means in this box, where is the 9? It has to be one of these two cells, which eliminates 9 from the rest of the row. So this can't be 9. So this is 7, 8. We have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair in column 8, which eliminates 7 and 8 from the rest of the column. So this can't be 7 or 8, therefore it must be 9, which means this can't be 9. This has to be 7 or 8. Okay, what else do we have here? This cannot be 4, so this cannot be 2, because again, these two digits add up to 6. And if this were 2, this would have to be 4, which is not allowed. Where is the 4 in column 1? Can't be here because of this 4. Can't be here because of this 4. Can't be either of these two because of the cage. So it must be here. So this is 4, which makes this a 3, which makes that a 4. Let's see. What else do we have? The remaining digits in column 1 have to be 5 and 6. So this is 5 and 6. The remaining digits here have to be 3 and 7. Because of the 5, 6 pair and the 8 and 9 pair in the box already. So this is 3 or 7. Remaining digits here. Okay, so you cannot have, so 9 has to be one of these three cells, but this can't be 9 because the 9 is here. This can't be 9 because it has to add up to another, with another digit to add up to 9. So this can't be 9, so therefore 9 has to be here. Now we have, this can't be 9. So in column 3, 9 has to be one of these three cells. And it can't be here because of that 9. Can't be here because of that 9. So it must be here. So this is 9. The remaining, 9. The remaining digits are 1, 2, and 5. So this is 1, 2, and 5. This is 1, 2, or 5. The remaining digits here have to be 2, 5, 3, 6. And this can't be 3 because of that 3. The remaining digits here have to be 1, 2, 4, and 5. And this can't be 4. Now, these two digits have to add up to 9. If this is 1, this would have to be 8, but we already have a 6, 8 pair in the box, which eliminates 8 from the rest of the box. So this cannot be 1. This could be 2, in which case this would be 7. But we have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair in column 8, which eliminates 7 and 8 from the rest of the column. So this can't be 7, and therefore this can't be 2. Therefore, this must be 5. This has to be 5, which forces this to be 4 to add up to 9. Well, this can't be 4 or 5 anymore. I can't. And this can't be 5, so this can't be a 1, 5 pair. So this has to be specifically 2 and 4, which means this can't be 2. This has to be 1. This can't be 1. Where's the 1 in column 3? It can only be here. So this is 1. The remaining digits, so of this, you have 2 digits which add up to 7. The possibilities are 1, 6, 2, 5, and 3, 4. But since we already have a 2 and a 4, that eliminates 2, 5, and 3, 4. So 1, 6 is the only possibility left. Now we have a 1, 6 here, which leaves the remaining digits have to be 3 and 5. So this is 3 and 5. Well, we have a 6, 8, 6, 8 pair in column 9, which eliminates 6 and 8 from the rest of the column. So this can't be 6, which makes this a 1, which makes that a 6. This 1 means this can't be 1, so this is 2, and that's a 1. This 6 means this can't be 6, so this is 5, which makes that 6. We have a 3, 5 pair, which eliminates 3 and 5 from the rest of the row. So this has to be 7, which makes that a 3. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. We're probably going to have to go to this part now. This can't be 3 because of the 3 here. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair now in row 2 and this box. So 1 and 2 cannot be in the rest of the row or the box. So this can't be 1 or 2 here, which makes this a 3, which makes that 1. That makes this a 3 here. So remaining digits. Remaining digits in this row have to be 2, 7, 8, or 9. This can no longer be 9. If this were 7, it would have to be with 3 in the 10 cage, so this cannot be 7. This 8 would have to be with a 2 in the 10 cage, and this cannot be 2 because of that 2, so this has to be 2 or 9. If this is 2 or 9, it has to be with 1 or 8 here. So we know, okay, this can't be 9, that's fine. We know we have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair. So this one of these two digits, cells, must be a 1 or 2. This has to be the other 1 or 2, which means we cannot have a 1 or 2 in the rest of the column. So therefore, this can't be 1 or 2. It can't be 9 because of this 9, so this is 7 or 8. Well, now we have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair in row 7, which eliminates 7 and 8 from the rest of the row. So this cannot be 8. This has to be a 6 then, which makes that an 8. This 8 means this can't be 8, so this has to be 7, which means this can't be 7, so it's an 8. This 8 means this can't be 8, so this is 7. There can no longer be a 7 in the column. That's fine. This can no longer be 6. The remaining digits here have to be 2, 3, and 5, but it cannot be 3 or 5 here. Therefore, it must be 2. So this is 2, which makes this 5, which makes that a 3. This 2 means this can't be 2, and this can't be 2, so this has to be 1, which forces this to be 2. This 2 means this can't be 2, so this is 9, and therefore this adds up with 1 to add up to 10. So this is 1. This can't be 9 anymore, so this is 8, which forces this to be 7, which forces that to be 8, which forces that to be 7, which forces this to be 9, because it can't be 7 or 8. This can't be 9. This can't be 7. Well, this can't be 9 anymore because of that 9, so this is 8. This has to be 9 then. This can't be 8 here, so this must be 7. This can't be 8 here, so this must be 2, which forces this to be an 8. This 5 means this can't be 5, so this is 2, which makes that a 5. And again, these can't be 3 or 5. So we have a 2, 6 pair here. This can't be 8 anymore because of that 8, so this is 7, which makes that an 8. This can't be 5 because of that 5, so this is a 3, which makes that a 5. The remaining digits here are 2 and 3. This can't be 3, so this must be 2, which makes that a 3. The remaining digit have to be 7 here. So this 2 means this can't be 2, so this is 6, which makes that a 2. Remaining digits here are 6 and 8. This can't be 8, so this is 6, and this is 8. And the remaining digits here are 1 and 5. And this can't be 5, so this is 1, and this is a 5. And that's how you solve it. Yeah, this one was pretty straightforward, particularly with the cages, right? Cages are very useful for narrowing things down, particularly if there's only one set that can fulfill that cage. Even like if you have like 2 or 3 or more, if the other things narrow them down, they can be very useful in actually being able to move forward in solving the puzzle. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.